From the north side of St. Louis, welcome to Sportsman's Park. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that player that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that player that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And now it's going to be Brian Hayes. The pitch. Outside low. And this one is off and running. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, O'Neal Cruz.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Andrew McCutchen stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch is inside, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Look out.
That got him.
That fastball drilled him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard. Fastball for a strike. Gray, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. And the 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1-2.
McCutchen on the move. That's ripped. Base hit to third. And it throws offline. Safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And he takes a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And here is C.J. Cron.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Ball 1 there. Next one misses. 2-2. Got him. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Bailey Falter. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Tommy Edman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That just misses, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
This is Dylan Carlson.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Outside. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
This to center field. On the move. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 2 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Brendan Donovan in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In there at the knees. And now it's even 1-1. 2 outs. That one the other way. Cruz throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, number 19. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Viloria hauls it in, and there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
Fraley hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Jake Fraley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's in the dirt. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
In the air, out towards left center. Carlson makes the grab, 2 down. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Paul Skeens in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
3-1.
2nd inning here, no score. Now it's 3-2.
Count is full.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And here it comes. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. The wind to the pitch. And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and it's 3-2. And down on strikes. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty.
That's high, that's a ball.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Foul ball there. Ripped on a line. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Now it's Nick Senzel.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bailey Falter. The pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast, the symbol.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Back to the top of the lineup. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ball popped up. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses off the outside edge. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still no score. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. The pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. On the ground to third. Fires over to Crone. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it, the catcher.
Here's Mabrice Valoria.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That's to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
At the plate, Sonny Gray. In the air, center field. Sizing this one up. And that is that. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Start of the fourth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard.
Number 47.
And he deals. And that's outside. And another ball. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. The pitch. In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. And makes the grab. One down.
The batter, the shortstop.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fastball for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Out to short. Over to Goldie. And there's two down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. He's been a great free agent sign. Fourth inning underway, no score. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Wouldn't chase that time. All tied up as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Carlson settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. The lefty fires. That one missed. And another ball. The wind to kick the 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. That's down and in.
3-1.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. This to third. Hayes feeds to second, out there. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the lefty. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Left-hand batter waits. Down him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. New inning getting started at the plate for Pittsburgh, number 19. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. 0 walks so far, which of course indicates good pitching as well, but there have been plenty of times where they've chased outside of the strike zone. Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Gould, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Go ahead run on base. Up next for the Pirates, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires. And there's the strike. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pitch. And another ball. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Paul Skeens in the on-deck circle. 3-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Carlson in pursuit. Brings it in. One away.
Now batting, the catcher, Paul.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Paul Skeens. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Skeens, in his second season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So they've been held scoreless through 5. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
The line to kick the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one way outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone. Digging in, Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 so far. Slider misses outside. And a pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off. Goldie, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that's outside. Ball 3. Mason Wynn hitting on deck circle. And a 3-1 on the way. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Wynn at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And the 1-0. That clips a corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That one drifts inside.
3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's in there. And that is strike 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And they're all loaded up.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
So bases loaded with one away. Mabrice Viloria next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike up high. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that skips into dirt. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The Cardinals looking to strike first. Last half of inning number 5. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
2 on, 1 out. And now the pitcher, Sonny Gray. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So the lineup flips over, and here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch misses. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Johan Oviedo up and loosening in the pen. Contreras also throwing. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires.
2-2.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Dylan Carlson waits on deck. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. Giving chase. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's 4-0. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Bailey Falter is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. On the mound now for the Pirates, Johan Oviedo. This is his 3rd time out this year. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Dylan Carlson now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Hard ground ball, base knock. Here comes Edman around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 5-0.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. Be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Brendan Donovan. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Stone Garrett.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The wind and the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And a pitch. And a bunt towards third. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next to the Pirates.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And here it comes. And that's in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One and two here.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air down the left side. Win under it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Pirates nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Roansy Contreras.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Walker.
The pitch. That's in for a strike. Slider misses outside. Now a screamer into the outfield. And a superb diving catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2. And that one clips the corner. That's in there, and that's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. The 0-2. And that's down and away. The punch out there, 2 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next to hit, Nick Senzel. Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Skeens should have this one. Corrals it. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Shepard.
Number 47.
Gray back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And the right-hander deals. That's off the mark. And a count 1-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next one in the dirt. Righty delivers. On the ground. Win. On the run. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Andrew Kittredge appears to be getting loose. Thompson also getting ready. Not close with that one. And the count is 3-1. Chop back up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. C.J. Cron digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's to third. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up and a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Righty to the plate. He goes down looking.
The batter.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Mabrice Viloria. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. And the righty deals. Just off the inside edge.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
And another ball. in there at the knees, and the count is filled up.
Count full.
On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Sonny Gray. Up and in, and it's 1-0. The pitch. And it's even up.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the center fielder, number 19.
Jared Triolo.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Gray still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
And a base hit right there.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, Jake Fraley, the next Pirate to hit. Curveball drops in for a strike. And he deals. Top of the zone for a called strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here comes a pitch. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And a base hit. The throw in, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sonny Gray will depart. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Andrew Kittredge comes on now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Paul Skeens, the next Pirate to hit. That's in there. At the belt and fires. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Brian Reynolds. Good opportunity for him first and second with nobody out. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Gallegos getting loose as well. The pitch. Line drive. Caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Down to third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. There's the strike at the knees.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Down the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. Gets the slider in there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, base hit. One run is in. Cut off, now a throw home. He's in there. And it's now a 2-run game.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
First and second, 1 out. Shepard, the next to hit. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now back, the shortstop,
They turn things over to the southpaw, JoJo Romero.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
So the tying run at second. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead they get nothing.
2 outs, bases full. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman at the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Chapman, a former All-Star, 37 years young, and he was born in Cuba. First pitch, not close. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
That's out to center field. Moving under this one. Nabs it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's off
inside. That's
the inside edge. And 1-1. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Comes at 2-2. And that skips into dirt.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go to Cardinals, and it remains 5-3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's the center fielder. And here it comes. Ball one, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-1.
Kicks and fires.
No, that's out.
Fought off foul. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jake Fraley, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Inside, just missed. The Pirates trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. Now only 1 out remaining. Paul Skeens, the next Pirate to hit. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Strike on the outside, and it's 0-1. The Pirates down by a pair as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Fastball for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
This could end it. And that one is inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got it, and that's the ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.